Welcome to TuneBuzz on Open Studio, a show all about exploring the sound of music, music talent, and busking around Cape Town. My name is Manfred Petersen, and today I'm going to be host today. Today we're going to looking at busking artists, developing the craft to become an artist. And today we have James Brown in studio. Welcome, man. I'm so excited to have you here.
Good day, good day.
So I want to know, you started as, a busker playing music, and your main goal is to become an artist. So how has music influenced you while you grew up?
My whole family has really played music. From my grandfather, he was like really what inspired me, and it's actually why I've grown my hair long. Is
Wow.
yeah, he just passed away recently, and
Sorry, man.
my whole family like made a joke, and we said, okay, we're gonna grow our hair, and then like take a photo of all of us,
So
and then
what does the hair symbolize? If you if you're an artist or you're a creative person, why
yeah, I don't know. It does give a nice gives a nice vibe, and we're just really I miss my grandfather. That's the main thing is with the music is he was a really inspiration towards it. Is he inspired me to start playing guitar, and he taught me, and then I just started moving on from there.
wow? And so like for how long have you been playing? And um,
It'll be since 20 about 9 years now, 7 8 years, yeah, about
9 years.
about 7 to 9 years. Been
So
playing.
what made you decide to start performing and starting as a busking artist and developing into an artist?
It really was just I really enjoyed playing in front of people. When I was in school, I used to play at like talent shows and stuff like that, and then I just really felt this. It's like this weird feeling in your stomach,
Yeah, being
where you
creative,
really enjoy like playing in front of a group of people. And yeah, after that, it just it grew on me, and then I started just love
Wow.
playing for people.
So you've been playing, you've been developing. So how do you think music has changed you as an individual also?
It's changed me as a person. It's definitely made me more confident. I used to be so introverted, and I used to struggle even communicating with people.
Yeah.
But I mean, this has changed a lot of stuff about me. I'm able to communicate with people freely, and
Even with music also, it's a way of communication.
yeah, it's just and even being able to express how you feel. Just writing a song and expressing how you feel immediately just changes your whole perspective. You're able to actually tell what you're thinking by writing certain lyrics
Telling a
and stuff like
story,
that.
eh?
Yeah, it's all about telling a story.
Yeah, okay, that's amazing. So I want to know what is the challenges that you face as an artist, creative busker out there?
It's just it's quite a few things, eh? It's just one thing is just getting exposure, being able to get out there. Is I have recorded one song with a friend of mine. He has like this small little room, and he recorded a song with me. But yeah, just getting it to be listened to a whole group of people is almost impossible. So that advertising obviously is very difficult.
Yes. Yeah,
So
music is all about marketing and showing it to people. And then eventually you'll face challenges and then eventually you'll discover yourself what you need to improve on and what. So I want to know also the style of music that you play
with genre, I'm not really tied down to one genre. I play quite a bit of different stuff, but I mean, I love telling a story with my music, so I guess it does kind of fall in like almost country's type of style, in a way.
country,
Yeah, so it's
folk
like
music.
very acoustic, folk music, that type of idea.
So you just stick to that genre.
I do play around, like I even do alternative rock, and yeah, I move around all over, and I love doing covers of stuff. But I mean,
Covers is
I do
always a
work on
good
my
way to
originals.
start
Yeah.
also playing music. Wow. Okay. So I just want to know also doing that, what is your your end goal, your vision behind your music, what you want to
I
achieve?
do want to get a CD eventually, and then maybe do touring around the country, and we'll see where it goes from there eventually.
Touring around the country.
Yeah, that is a plan, hopefully. And then like there's even events in Durban like Splashy Fen and stuff like that. I do want to try play at those places eventually.
Tell us about the urban that event. How does that work?
Durban, what Splashy Fen?
Mm.
I'm not too sure about the event itself, but I do know there's like lots of musicians that go play there, and like people like Matthew Mole, Jeremy Loops,
Mm.
um, a whole bunch of musicians will come through and play, and it's an entire event for like 3 or 4 days.
And if you want to like enter like into the event, how does that work?
I'm not too sure about the details at this moment. Yeah.
So you've played also at that event.
I haven't yet. No. I have played at a few restaurants and stuff like that, and I've bussed at places on like subways and things like that. But I've never played at huge events to the point where it's like 2,000, 3,000 people.
Yeah. I know. Like a nice way to start off. Also, it's always like busking. And when you start off, what do you think? Like what is your kind of feeling about like starting off as a busker, like creative person? What is your feeling? Like do you feel awkward or like?
Well, yeah, you do get that stage where it's just weird to perform in front of people. But I mean, the amount of practice you do to perform like certain amount of songs, eventually it just rubs off. And the first time I performed in front of people, I played a few songs and I failed so terribly. I ended up walking off the stage.
Feel like demotivated.
Yeah,
like,
I completely
wow,
felt demotivated.
What do people think about me playing out there? And I think like what do you think like what would keep you going, motivate you to continue?
I think it was just continuously practicing, and then you do get those times where you play and you just, I don't know, it feels really good to play and then perform in front of people, or just writing music in general just eases the stress.
Yes, that's good.
So
always being creative and stuff.
Yeah.
So I want to know like, do you have also like any like idols that you look up to, like you think for myself, I want to become like that person?
I don't really have any musicians I do look up to nowadays, but like the Beatles, I was a big fan of the Beatles, even though they're not really together anymore and John Lennon passed. But that's one of my inspirations, is to write the type of music they used to write, which is, it was awesome music.
It's amazing. Do you record any other like stuff that you've written before?
I have got a few recordings of stuff. It's still in the works, but one of my songs is on Spotify.
What is it called?
It's called Journey. Journey, James Michael Brown.
What is the story behind Journey?
So it was when I travelled through from Durban all the way to Cape Town, and it's just about taking things slow and working out where you want to go.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much. We're just here with James Brown in studio, and we're going to just take a short break, and we will be back on TuneBuzz. Thanks. Welcome back to TuneBuzz. We're just with James Brown in studio, and yeah, it's nice to have you here, my friend. I want to know, like you talked about Journey, the story about Journey. You said it's all about you traveling around the country.
Yes.
Is there any other stuff that you've recorded before, like
So I have done "Learn to Fly," which is a song based on my grandfather passing away.
Wow.
And I just wrote it for him mainly. He inspired me to write, and he passed away recently. So that song was based on him.
Okay, so we'll be able to play it for us?
Of course.
That's amazing. Cool.
Lying with my back on the grass, wishing you could have stayed. I can't remember when last we saw each other's faces. My head's stuck in the clouds, thoughts gradually fading as a gentle breeze passes by. Can you hear it whispering? Time to spread those wings and learn to fly. Breathing in the fresh air, reaching out to touch the stratosphere. Feel the earth below as gravity begins to let go. Tears begin to flow, can't get them under control. All sitting around your hospital bed, sweet smell of flowers surrounding the room. Here with you till the very end, here with you till the very end. Fate begins to cut its strings. Can you hear the heaven sings? Time to spread those wings and learn to fly. Breathing in the fresh air, reaching out to touch stratosphere. Feel the earth below as gravity begins to let it go. Tears begin to flow, can't get them under control. Spread those wings and let go. It's time to fly away.
Wow, that's amazing, eh? That story sounds amazing. I just want to know, like, how did your grandfather like play a vital role into your life?
Well, he's been in and out of my life. It's been quite a story, eh? He did help me write. Like he taught me how to play, and I've grown up with him a lot of the time. The last about 9 months, he was actually staying with me when I was staying in Durban. I had my own place, and I was looking after him, and I spent a lot of time with him. So I got to know another side of him, kind of what he was like when he used to work, and he told me all the stories about, yeah, he just shared a lot of stories with me. So,
Wow, yeah, that's amazing. It's always good to like keep on being inspired by your influences. So I want to know like have you recorded any other songs yet, or like?
I am working on a CD, so I have got a few other songs that are recorded. They're not published yet, but yeah, they are in the works.
On the works, okay. So like I just wanted to find out also like with this year, it's been really like how has performing been going for you?
It's been terrible with COVID. But I mean, I have gotten chances to play at places, so it's just it has worked out. At least I managed to play like at the Brass Bar, which is where I work as a waiter, and I played at the Subway there, and then I also got an opportunity to play in Simonstown at a few restaurants. So it's up and down.
Up and down.
Yeah.
So like in terms of like motivation or like financial implications, how did it affect you?
Financially wise.
Yeah, and you being motivated to continue.
There is definitely a chance to make money from playing live. So far, it's pretty good, eh? Like, I want to get paid, but I haven't yet been paid to perform. Right now, it's just been given like he'll say, come play, and then I put a tip jar down.
Yes.
I make cash like that, and then I get a free meal from the restaurant to play. So, yeah, those are like the deals I worked out to play at places.
Yeah, it's always like something
Yeah.
to play for people, okay. And have you ever like collaborated with any other person, like artist out there, busking artists?
Not yet. I do want to though. I have taken a few numbers of different people playing, and I definitely plan to collab with a few people.
Okay, and like with this COVID pandemic coming to an end now, so what is your plans? Are you gonna like continue?
Yeah, no, definitely. Once I come out with my CD, hopefully then I can start selling it, and then, like I said, maybe tour the country.
To the country?
Yeah.
Wow. So where will that be starting from?
All from Cape Town, of course. And then wherever there are events, I'll try get in, and then just start touring.
Wow. And like like in terms of support, like do you have any like support kind of like have you approached any companies for like sponsors?
Not yet, no, not yet. Yeah.
And don't you think like that would be, as a busker, to reach out so that they can contribute in terms of your growing?
It would definitely help. Yes.
Okay, that's amazing. Thank you very much for watching TuneBuzz. We're just gonna take a short break. Welcome back to TuneBuzz on Open Studio. You with Manfred Petersen, I'm your host, and we have James Brown in studio. It's nice to have you here, my friend. I want to know, like, for you playing music, and what kind of influence do you want to, have on the society? You want to contribute or something,
What type of influence I want to have? So I do want to. A lot of the music I do write, I do want to try just convey different messages. It's a lot about a whole lot of different things, though. Most of the time, it's a positive message, and I try to just convey different stories. So I do write a whole lot of different stories. So to be honest, I'm not too sure what you mean.
Yeah. No, is there anything that you want to, like, influence have, like, on the society, or you want to contribute to anything?
Contribute towards something.
Yeah. Like for the society, if you want to make like a change with your music in the society, what do you want to give back?
What do I want to give back?
Anything that you feel like you have to like give to the public, those out there that want to like listen to your music. You want to help support maybe.
Right now, it's just the story that I am conveying. It's I think it's just to allow people to know that things are all right and they can work through stuff. So it's not always about just moving slowly and always keeping negative. It's always about trying to look towards the positive and working towards something that you can achieve it. Yeah. So.
Is there any advice that you want to give for those that want to start like playing music?
Well, yeah, you're not going to start amazing. No one starts talented. That's one of the most famous sayings that a lot of musicians say. But you have to keep working towards something. If you keep working towards it, you will achieve your goals. And it's just about taking those baby steps. Once you learn how to play and you get better and you just keep practicing every single day, you will get better.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. I just want to know also, like, you playing music, have you ever felt like, quitting music, like at some point in your life?
What, like just dropping down the guitar and disappearing?
Yeah, like you stop and you think like, wow, is this really going to be my...
I think once I picked up a guitar and I just had this really good feeling about playing and that constant, like when I started learning how to play chords and playing the basic stuff, I really just started growing a passion for it. I haven't put down the guitar since. So I haven't really just dropped it and left yet. Hopefully never. So.
Who has motivated you the most in your current circumstances? Like, any support people?
I would probably say my grandfather, but he has passed away now. So, but he's always been an inspiration with music towards me. So.
Always inspiration.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Is there like anything that you can tell the fans, like for you, if they want to find you, like where can they find you? Like
so at the Brass Bell right now is where I'm playing, and then Kalk Bay. I'll be in Kalk Bay as well as Simonstown, a place called Lord Nelson. It's a restaurant there. Lord Nelson. I play there on Sundays. It's in Simonstown.
In Simonstown.
So I play every third Sunday. So it won't be every third Sunday. So it's just a deal I worked out with the restaurant owner. So they have like a special. They'll have like a bra day, and then I'll go play there on the Sundays.
Okay. So another question also, like if you do music as a person, like an artist, coming up, how do you use your platforms, like the social media, to be able to like promote your music? And you said you released one song. How do you do that? Just like on the platforms, like Spotify and all those kind of things.
So to get it onto Spotify, you have to go through a website. I run through a website I think it's called TuneCore, and I have to pay a licensing fee to get it on. I think it's around I think $4, somewhere around there, and then you can get your song online onto Spotify. And then what happens is it'll go through everywhere, all the way to places like TikTok, Facebook, and it just does all your advertising
TikTok
for you.
Also?
Yeah. So like if you search my song on TikTok, you know how you get those, I don't know, you get sounds or something. I don't use
Yes,
TikTok
yes.
quite often, but you get sounds. If you search on the sound, if you search like my name, James Michael Brown Journey, you'll actually see my song there.
Wow.
So yeah.
The social media has a lot of positive things to do for you as an artist.
Yeah, definitely. Social media does help to get out there, and it's yeah, it is a lot easier to broaden out there.
Is that the only way that you promote your stuff?
I do play quite often, and I'll play stuff like on Instagram where I'll show if where I'm playing live or something like that, and I'll get someone to record me doing a song, and then I'll post it, and then I'll post it on Facebook as well.
Yeah. So the easiest way for like a busking artist, if you're writing a song, you can sign up with TuneCore, and then from there you can release your
Well,
song.
once you record, like if you've got a proper recording and you finish and you're sure this is the final recording, you can go through there and get it sent out to a whole lot of different stuff, like Apple Music, TikTok.
Okay. And you pay like a
Spotify.
licensing fee for that.
Yeah.
And any other platforms that you can find your music, like social media, like
So I'm on Instagram and Facebook. If you type in just a part-timer on Instagram,
YouTube?
that's my hashtag.
YouTube?
YouTube, I'm not on YouTube yet. I am working towards it. I want to do a music video before I'll go onto YouTube.
For that song.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, James Brown. It was really nice listening to your stuff.
Thank you for having me.
I really appreciate it, and I hopefully see you in the future becoming a successful artist and you growing as an artist. Thank you guys for watching TuneBuzz. We just had James Brown in studio. Please tag him on his social media pages and catch us next time on TuneBuzz. Thank you very much.